Kanye West might actually become president. Here's why. Kanye West has been a major public figure for over a decade. He has been involved in various scandals and publicity stunts, with his most recent endeavor seeing him run for president of the United States. But before we dive into this, be sure to hit that like button and let us know if you'd vote for Kanye. Kanye West's presidential campaign. Kanye is an incredibly controversial character, though he seems to have a business sense that is largely unmatched by anyone else in Hollywood. Kanye is always up to something, typically crafting outrageous ideas that will catch his fans and followers off guard. He is known for giving a front that he is a clueless narcissist, but that is not the case. Kanye is always hard at work behind the scenes, crafting his next big move. He has found ways to manipulate the general public unlike any other entertainer in recent years. Because of this, he has become a cultural and social media prodigy, gaining tens of millions of dollars throughout the process. Kanye recently announced his plans to enter the presidential race and attempt to become the next president of the United States. When Donald Trump became president back in 2016, it led to a whirlwind of individuals claiming that they would be running for office. Most of these individuals backed out relatively quickly, but Trump set a new standard. If a reality television host can become president, anyone can. Kanye took this observation to heart and announced on July 4th, 2020, that he would be running for president. West appeared in an interview with Forbes just a few days later and announced that Michelle Tidball, a preacher from Wyoming, would be his running mate. He also announced he would be running independently as a member of the birthday party, stating, "When we win, it's everybody's birthday." Around the same time, Kanye announced that he will no longer support Trump's political campaign, mentioning that Trump hid in a bunker during the recent pandemic. Various people have questioned if Kanye's political campaign is simply a publicity stunt to promote his music and fashion endeavors, but this doesn't seem to be entirely true. On July 15, 2020, paperwork was filed with the Federal Election Commission in Kanye West's name, under the BYD party affiliation. This paperwork filing came just days after rumors began to circulate that Kanye would be dropping out of the presidential race. However, he is currently rallying across the country to bring awareness to his campaign. So as it stands, Kanye West plans on being a genuine candidate for the 2020 presidential elections. The history of Kanye's political campaign. It may have shocked many people that Kanye would even consider running for the presidential office, though his plan has been in the works for over half a decade. Kanye mentioned that way back in 2015 that he was interested in running for office. More specifically, on August 30th, 2015 at the VMA Awards, Kanye stated that he planned to run for president in 2020. Many viewers thought this was a joke, and everyone essentially forgot about this statement. Though as of July 2020 rolled around, Kanye announced he fully intended on running, even though at this point, his opponents have already been rallying for their campaigns for several months. Better late than never, I suppose. In November of 2016, Kanye had put his political campaign on the back burner and announced that he would be supporting Donald Trump's presidency. Kanye met with Trump in December of that same year to discuss his campaign with Trump, though Kanye says that Trump urged him to run for office in 2024 instead of 2020. Kanye continued to appeal to the Conservative Party throughout the years when he decided to fully endorse conservative Candace Owens. This proved to be a difficult move for Kanye, as he essentially alienated his predominantly liberal fan base immediately. By October of 2018, Kanye had met with Trump once again in the Oval Office to discuss his presidential plans. He gave Trump his full support and explains that he loves his personality. However, Kanye's wife, Kim Kardashian, spoke out against her husband and said that he is only supportive of Trump's personality, claiming that he does not know his politics. Kim has been notably involved in politics since Trump took office, rallying for prison reform in the United States on multiple occasions. It seems rather strange that Kanye's wife would speak out against him in such a public manner, but this could have been the push he needed to get his head on straight and think about the gravity of his actions. After Kanye announced in July that he would be running for president, he announced that his wife, Kim, would be his main financial advisor, though he also mentioned that Elon Musk would be joining his team as well, a decision that shocked the entire country. He added that he would like Musk to be the head of the United States space program if he wins the election. Elon has been very supportive of Kanye, though he has mentioned that he feels it would be more beneficial for Kanye to have run in 2024 rather than 2020. At the moment, Kanye is in the race against time to get his name on the ballot in all 50 states. though it seems like this would be incredibly unlikely. Had he started his campaign sooner, he would likely appear on ballots across the country. However, he is currently only expected to appear on ballots in about 5 states, though this number will likely continue to increase over the next couple of weeks. So will Kanye become the next president of the United States? We'll have to wait and see. Considering Trump was elected in 2016, it seems pretty reasonable to assume that Kanye may have a decent chance of winning. Though how did Kanye manage to get so far in his musical career now that he's a genuine contender for the president of the United States? Kanye's upbringing. Kanye was born in Georgia with his parents divorcing while he was still a toddler. This led to Kanye moving to Chicago at a young age, moving in with his mother. His father continued a successful career of his own, a former Black Panther and a journalist. His father later shifted his career to be a Christian counselor, a move that Kanye supported and helped fund. Kanye's mother was a teacher and a college professor. Kanye grew up under his mother's care, though he seems to have kept in touch with his father over the years. Due to his mother's unemployment, Kanye was raised in a middle-class household for much of his childhood. When he was 10 years old, his mother transferred to a school in China to teach exchange students. Surprisingly, Kanye followed his mother to China and began schooling overseas. His mother says that he fit in well and learned the language very quickly. He has since forgotten most of what he learned, but he did very well in school. Kanye claims that he got high grades throughout school, which seems to be true. He also had a gift for the arts. Kanye would write poetry at a very young age and eventually began to draw and write music when he was in the 3rd grade. He always found ways of expressing himself, writing his first rap song when he was just 13 years old. He told his mother about his ambitions of becoming an artist, and she was very supportive of his dreams and desires. He asked her to help him find the funds to visit a recording studio to track a rap song that he had written, and his mother hesitantly agreed. She soon found out that the supposed studio was a makeshift basement recording room with a microphone that hung from the ceiling by a clothes hanger wire. Regardless, Kanye pressed forward and soon became close friends with DJ No ID. It was this relationship that would launch Kanye's career. While in college, Kanye studied English as a major, though his schooling quickly began to overrule his music career. Kanye wasn't interested in giving up music, so against his mother's wishes, he dropped out of college. After seeing Kanye's musical success, however, his mother quickly came around. She stated in an interview, "It was drummed in my head that college is the ticket to a good life. But some career goals don't require college." For Kanye to make an album called College Dropout, it was more about having the guts to embrace who you are, rather than following the path society has carved out for you. Kanye's newfound fame. Kanye began his early music career as a producer rather than a standalone artist. He worked with various artists in the Chicago music scene, helping to record instrumentals and write lyrics for numerous creators. Kanye found his first taste of major success in 2000, when he was credited with saving Jay-Z's career due to his work on Jay-Z's album Blueprint. This album is widely considered to be one of the greatest rap albums of all time, and with Kanye being listed as the album's main producer, it's no surprise that Kanye soon found frequent work in the music industry. Kanye felt as though this could have been his big break as a rap artist. He managed to have a series of meetings with Capitol Record executives, but he was ultimately denied a record deal, though Kanye was soon approached by Diamond Dash, who signed him to Rockefeller Records to keep him from signing with another major label. Jay-Z mentioned in an interview that Rockefeller was even hesitant to sign Kanye because he was most well known in the rap community as being a producer, not a rapper. This didn't paint a good image for Kanye, as brands and labels are unsure how to market his future music. Though a short while after this, tragedy struck for Kanye. While driving home from a recording studio in California, Kanye fell asleep at the wheel, crashing his car head-on into another vehicle. The crash left Kanye with numerous injuries, including a broken jaw. His jaw had been wired shut to make a full recovery. The accident inspired Kanye to write a song titled Through the Wire, in which he expressed his experience after the crash. He recorded the song less than 2 weeks after being admitted to the hospital, with the studio recording taking place while Kanye's jaw was still wired shut. This song would be Kanye's first big hit, being released on his Get Well Soon mixtape in 2002. As this mixtape was released, Kanye announced his first major album, College Dropout, which, as we all know, launched Kanye into stardom and secured his career for decades to come.